Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn with Daldaroc. In today's episode, I will be teaching you on how to create your own custom wrapper specifically for the 40 grams chocolate bar. Now, I had this request from one of my followers, so thank you so much for subscribing and for leaving this comment so that I could share this with the rest of you. Now, we will go over the types of materials you would need to create your custom chocolate bar. Of course, as always, I will also give you the dimensions that you would need to create this chocolate bar. And for a limited time only, for my subscribers on YouTube, I will make this design available to you for free. So just comment the word template and I'll send you the link for you to download the template. Now, let's get crafting. Okay, so now let's move on and I will show you how to create your custom design specifically for your 40 grams TEX bar. Okay, so I've created the design already in Canva, but I'm going to go over the dimensions with you today. I am using the length of 21 centimeters by 12 centimeters. And the reason for this is because when you are printing, or at least with my printer, it cuts off the edges because we have an A4 page is actually 21 centimeters. So it actually cuts off your design when printing. I'll show you an up close version of this when I'm actually folding the chocolate wrapper. So stay tuned for that and I'll explain further. All right, so we're using 21 centimeters, even though we are going to be trimming and we are going to, it's actually going to be cutting off a little bit of your design. So don't put anything important on the sides, especially if you have a printer like mine that cut off part of the design. Now, my first line is going to be at 2 centimeters. Now, if you don't know how to get your rulers and guides, all you have to do is go to File, Settings, Show Rulers and Guides, and you will have your rulers and guides. All right, so your first line will be at 2 centimeters and this will be part of the back of your chocolate. All right, and then the other line will be at 3 centimeters and that will be the side of your chocolate. So I was just looking for the chocolate, so it'll be the side of the chocolate. All right, so this is part of the back and 3 centimeters is part of the side. All right, and then the next line will be at 6 centimeters and this will be the front of your chocolate, and then it'll be 7 centimeters and that will be the side of your chocolate, and then from 7 centimeters to 12 centimeters. Now I've made this slightly bigger just so we have more room when it comes to folding and we do not fold over our design or anything like that. Okay, and then I've put in a barcode and I've also put in a special message from my business to my clients to say made with love by Daldaroc, and you can put your client's special message or a special note that your client wants. And I also put in my QR code that a client can scan and they can perhaps leave a review on my website, or they can also just browse my website to see what products I have, and or you can also just create a link to your social media page. I've already created a tutorial teaching you on how to create your own custom QR code and your nutritional facts label. So check out that video on my channel. It's really helpful and it's really going to help you to gain more business in the future. All right, so that's it for this design. Okay, so this is what I was referring to when I was saying that I made the dimensions 21 centimeters. However, when I print it, the actual dimensions is not 21 centimeters on the page. All right, so if you look at it, the actual dimensions is about just between 20.5 centimeters. Okay, and that's because when my printer prints, it prints this white border on the edge. So when you are printing, take that into consideration, especially when you're designing your design for your custom chocolate wrapper. So now I've also made a video to show you guys how to maximize the space on one sheet of paper. So instead of printing only one per page, you can actually print 2 of this per page. would be for you to cut your paper to size. Now you can make use of a scissors or a paper trimmer. I like to use both. However, I still have to use a scissors because my paper trimmer does not cut a certain section of the page. Once your paper is cut to size, you can use your double-sided tape or your glue gun and make sure that your chocolate is in the correct position. So you got to play around and make sure that your chocolate is in the correct position before sticking it down with double-sided tape or glue gun or Pritt. Okay, so now that it's stuck down properly, now you have to take in consideration that you actually just put a piece of tape on this side, so it's a possibility that some might open. And I just want to show you, right, some people do crimp. However, when printing on glossy paper, the crimp is not as evident compared to sticker paper, so I don't even think it's really worth crimping. You can see a little bit, but it's not much of a difference, so you can actually skip the crimping process. Okay, and now we're going to trim. You can leave it as is, but I think it's a bit too long, so it's best if you do trim. So I'm going to neaten this and make sure that it is even on both sides. Okay, that looks much better. And there you have it. This is the finished product. I'll show you an up-close version shortly. Thanks so much for watching this video tutorial, and I hope that this will be helpful to you. Let me know in the comment section if you have any more questions or if you would like me to do any tutorials in the future. And don't forget, if you are a subscriber, comment the word template and I'll send you the link for free. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.